Up next on UBC, brought to you by
Hammam Spa and Salon. Drift to serenity.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to Chilling. I'm Drago and I'm enjoying life these days, I'm telling you. Since Hammam happened to appear in my life, they are a saloon and a spa at the same time. They have incredible services. You come here, look fresh, clean, smart like I am. So today I have a very young man who is going to be giving us a life or a feel of how it feels like to have an online presence. He goes by the name of President Saleh on Twitter. And now, when you say president, definitely your mind runs to the head of state. But I'm wondering, Saleh, where did you come up with this idea that you want to become a president?
The president of Uganda.
Yeah.
Yes, it's an idea. It comes from a long way back.
Yeah.
And it's no longer an idea. It's something that I work towards every day.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you like a politician?
No, I'm not yet a politician, but I have some influence right now.
Yeah.
And I'll get there with time. I think in the end I'll be a politician, but not this politician. I want to be a leader instead.
I believe him because definitely it looks like all his options are vocal when it comes to Twitter. I think, how do you think about all the tweets that you push out? They look like they are well thought of.
Yes, of course. In this modern day, the way technology shapes what we do and how we interact with people, you don't go on a platform that reaches millions of people and you just tweet just like that.
Yeah.
So I take considerations, I use some tools that help me understand the demographic of my followers.
Yeah.
And what would catch their attention. I look at what are the trends.
Yeah.
What are they interested in? Like, for example, most of my followers are interested in relationships.
Yeah.
How to handle situations.
That is a conversation we are going to have a lot on the other part, because we are going to have a break very soon. But why did you decide to come up with a Twitter account? Why not any other social media? Because you also have Facebook and other. But why are you so vibrant on Twitter? Why?
And Twitter is, of course, it depends. Social media today is very big.
Yeah.
It impacts lives in different ways. Today, all media houses get news from social media.
Yeah.
But what is ahead of all these media houses when it comes to making news? It's Twitter.
Yeah.
Twitter has its way of classifying trends and how people follow stories quickly.
Yeah.
And stories can easily be picked quickly. So you can talk about any subject and easily get people to see your opinion and where you fall, what you think about the situation, and they can easily follow that suit.
And I think when it also comes to outreach, it's the simplest way.
Yes.
If you want to pass a message to Obama, which is impossible, directly, but once you tweet and tag him, you've got his attention.
Even our own president.
Even our own president.
Yes. You can easily reach him through Twitter than any other channel.
Is he that active on Twitter?
Yes, very, very active.
But does he tweet himself? Does he read the tweets himself?
We are not sure.
Yeah.
But there are certain areas where you feel like, I think this is the president actually interpreting this or responding to this or tweeting this. But at some point you say, maybe it's his PR team or anything that are doing the tweeting for him.
Okay, now let me tell these guys, I think I was telling him, let me tell these guys, because they need to take me serious with a straight face. They don't know how much social media presence is so influential in our generation. I mean, just think about it. Anything you think about through your mind and you put it into a tweet is perceived from anywhere, from any corner of the world. So this young man right here, he goes by Saleh. I'm yet to learn his other name. He's that sort of influencer with a growing audience on Twitter. Saleh, where do you come from? Which kind of family are you raised from?
Well, I was raised in a typical Baganda family.
Are you a Muganda?
I was born. Okay, let me be very honest. I mean, let me be very clear from the very beginning.
Yeah.
I was born to Nabukalu Lydian, that's a Muganda,
Yeah.
and Muhammad Baba's
Oh, you're Muslim.
castle. I will talk about that later.
Yeah.
I was born and raised in Entebbe. I grew up in Entebbe, had my primary in Entebbe, in Kampala, had my secondary in Entebbe, and also did my university here in Uganda, then later went to Kigali and also to the UK
Yeah.
as I continue to push my dreams.
Yeah.
I go by the names of Senyonjo Saleh.
Oh.
That's a typical Muganda
Senyonjo
name.
Saleh. Omusajja omuganda.
Omusajja omuganda geregere.
Kati wenkugamba otambulamu ng'omuganda.
Oyinza okuba obiwanvuyiza naye nga kyemanyi nedira ndi muva mu kika ekyennyonyi nyange.
Oh, yeah?
Erinnya Senyonjo mweriva.
Yeah. So which kind of schools did you go to?
I went to, there's normal secondary schools, there's a schools, nice schools in Entebbe.
Yeah.
There's one called Entebbe SS, there's a Kumba Secondary School.
Yeah.
And I also, I mean, I had the decent education that any person can have in this country.
Mm.
So I was born, but I was raised by a single mom.
Yeah.
I lost my dad at a very, very young age. I didn't see my dad actually.
Mm.
I was told he died when I was still breastfeeding. So I was raised by my mom with my other 4 siblings.
Yeah.
So it was not easy seeing my mom raise me. I learned a lot about myself, how I come to be Saleh, and I don't look like any Muganda, but I'm Senyonjo.
Yeah. I'm not judging. Hey.
No, I also know
Nobody
myself
should
because
judge.
many people I've met,
Yeah.
you tell them you're Senyonjo, they're like, wow.
Why do you love to travel a lot?
It's like I told you, like I want to be the president of this country one day. I work towards that every day. But as today, I'm a tech enthusiast and a tech practitioner.
You're what?
I'm a practitioner, someone who practices tech.
Yeah.
I'm a software developer.
Oh,
I
yeah.
have my bachelor's and master's in computer science.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. I got the letter in the UK.
No wonder. No wonder.
So
you
I've been in tech for a while. That's why even picking up on social media and the trends and how it is leading life into the next phase of communication that we're heading to, I had to be I jumped into Facebook very early, 3 years after it was founded.
Wow.
Because before Facebook, I used to be still in the tech using Yahoo Messenger. I used to be on penny-post sites. When Facebook came in, I realized there's a way we can actually interact and communicate with almost everyone all over the world in an easier way. Facebook presented an easier way. That's how my love for social media grew. And now, as time has moved on, Twitter has looked to be more of ahead of all these other social networks when it comes to communication and putting up
it's
messages.
even easy. I mean,
it's easy to
tweet.
use.
Yeah.
It reaches millions of people in the smallest time possible.
What is the most annoying thing about Twitter? For me, let me tell you, the word limit.
The word limit.
Yeah, or the letter limit.
Another thing is
Why is it only
there's no
limited
edit
to?
button.
Yeah?
It's annoying.
Yeah.
Sometimes you make a mistake while you craft your tweet.
You
and
can't.
You can't correct that.
No, but you can take it down later on.
With Twitter, the way, like for example, me who's followed any tweet you make,
Yeah,
you wait a minute and you take it down. Someone has already taken a screenshot.
Yeah.
So
Why do you think that most people follow you or follow whatever you're tweeting?
I think the way I presented myself, like from day one when I opened my Twitter account, I was very sincere with my goals and my ambitions in life and why I'm even on Twitter. I want to be the president of Uganda. And so someone is like, and who's this person who's come here and boldly say they want to be the president of Uganda?
Yeah.
Then some started to follow. Then as I continue my Twitter story, how I interact with other people, communication, it got interesting. You get what I'm saying? And now the drama that has come in at the end of the day, because with Twitter, today more people are meeting, especially, I would say, I don't want to say that intellectuals, but a little bit people who are
They have
elite.
a certain class.
There's a certain class of people that you meet on Twitter.
Yeah.
So there's that group of people that you meet,
Yeah.
and there's conversations going on online, the interactions, they get out of the real Twitter and it gets to the real world.
Now, if you ever want to identify such a person, it's more emulating like how Saleh is saying, a person who calls Twitter. Now that is exactly the kind of person who is drawn into Twitter. So we're going to take a break, and as we're enjoying our haircut, We shall stay here at Hammam, have a nice time. You guys go have a break, maybe take some tea, but don't go far. Come back here and watch us. Don't go anywhere. This is Chilling, the best of the good life on UBC TV and other platforms.
Come relax, indulge, enjoy, and experience the beauty of relaxation. Feel pampered and rejuvenated with our unique state-of-the-art massage chairs and weight loss machines. Hammam Spa and Salon is located at Fairway Hotel. For bookings, contact us on 0414 671 775 or 0701 323 212. Hammam Spa and Salon, drift to serenity.
Not so long ago, I encountered a tweet. I was, scrolling on my timeline, and it was more like a tweet bust. It was against two people, pulling rope. This side, the other side. One of them was this gentleman seated right here with me, and there was also another person who is Esther Birungi. You guys know Esther Birungi on Twitter, right? And he's just told me when the camera wasn't rolling that outburst wasn't the first one. There was one that preceded before. So, man, what's up with you and Esther?
Wow. I don't know how best to approach it, because I don't want to be offensive. I don't want to offend anyone. I don't want to offend her.
You want to be diplomatic?
I want to be diplomatic because I also have an image to protect as well.
Yeah.
But I started dating Esther way back.
You guys actually dated?
Yeah, for a while. It was around Feb. Then we went on our roller coaster.
Yeah.
Then around April, we had our first breakup.
Okay.
That means
which year was that?
This is 2019. So, and after we have a breakup,
yeah,
she
just
goes,
last year.
Yeah, she has a good Twitter presence. She goes on Twitter. She causes a scene.
What?
Now the public gets into the president has issues with a certain lady.
That was the tweet.
It trended for like 3 days. I was on top of Ugandan Twitter for like 3 days. I ended up actually on radio doing interviews to try to clear the air. That bust up, it was some bust up.
She called you.
Then
out.
I think that's when people started to follow our story.
Yeah.
Now the recent one, which happened in December, was more like when it started to happen, people were like more attentive because they knew there's fire coming.
Yes.
But for me not to evade that, I want to throw some light into something. Because people asked me, I had people DM me when that was going on. The bust up was that I made a tweet of how I wish my 2020 to be, to meet a nice woman who will not disturb me as the ones I've encountered in 2019.
Yeah.
And she comes at me, she's like, you want to meet nice women? You're the one who's fake. It's like you're made from China. I was like, she's been attacking me all year. I was like, this has to stop. Eh?
Yeah.
This person has been stepping on my toes for a while.
God.
I got back to her with now. Me, I hit with facts.
Yeah.
The fact that I'm someone who's in tech and knows the importance of data.
Yeah.
I store my data.
Did you intentionally upload those audios?
It was a friend who asked to help
because I was what were you were retweeting them?
Yeah, I was retweeting and I was doing the screenshots, but I didn't want to do the audios. But she was like, no, this is super. I'll help you. You retweet. So, but when I'm trying to look into that situation is that our society is being eaten away by. There's a nexus of two things that are disturbing our society. One is feminism, and another one is homosexuality.
How is feminism a problem?
A problem. Now, when you look at the African masculinity, it has been attacked. I'm a bit very honest and say the white man is the one attacking our masculinity as Africans. So in disguise of these things, they are bringing issues like feminism, empowering women, to empower women, to show them that maybe you don't need that African man so much. You don't need that man. You can make it, you can do so. Esther is a typical feminist. So in her attacks towards me, she was trying to show how I'm the trash. Throughout her dating life, I was the one who's wrong and I don't deserve any chance or any respect from society. So this problem is eating up. That's why I have to take, because you get to know the person you're dating when you pay good attention. That's why I had to take these records, so that I knew that at some point this feminist will be capable of something more drastic or more dangerous.
Don't you think it's more of attacking a certain group of women, because women are going to come up and they're going to watch this interview and they'll feel offended?
I'm anti-feminist. I'm an anti-feminist. I don't deny that. And my attacks are not actually direct. I will deal with them instead if they take their priorities right, not at the expense of others, like she had done.
Yeah.
She had started to spread false information on Twitter.
And you retaliated.
I retaliated, and for me, I retaliated with facts. I don't, as a person who has my integrity, I don't come out with, I don't make noise.
Have you ever met some of those people that follow your work on Twitter?
On Twitter.
In person?
I've met.
Of course, apart from Esther.
Yes, I've met a lot of people. Yeah. Actually, today, I think internet is driving. Most of the conversations are starting from there. Like for me, when I came back, it's like I took like close to 8 years when I was not here.
Yeah.
I came
Where
back,
were you?
I was
in
I
Kigali?
was between Kigali and the UK.
Yeah.
That was where my work and my education was being carried on.
Was it on purpose? You decided to stay away?
No, it was not on purpose. It's chasing what I want, chasing dreams, you know the hustle.
Come relax, indulge, enjoy, and experience the beauty of relaxation. Feel pampered and rejuvenated with our unique state-of-the-art massage chairs and weight loss machines. Hammam Spa and Salon is located at Fairway Hotel. For bookings, contact us on 0414 671 775 or 0701 323 212. Hammam Spa and Salon, drift to serenity.
I'm a guy who's struggling actually with coming up with followers and promoting our Twitter accounts. What advice can you give us? You have to technology. You have to approach it. You have to be very honest. There's hard work. There's work that goes in there. First of all, there are some tools that will get you to understand the demographics of the people who use Twitter in Uganda, and how best you can tap into them. There's Social Ranker. I want you to try it. Yes. It will give you stories. There's trends map on how people who get actually real followers. These are what? Other Twitter accounts?
They are tools. They are like online tools.
Yeah.
Yes, that you will use to understand the demographics of people who use.
One is Social Marker.
Social Ranker.
Social Ranker.
And there is a trends map.
Yeah.
And there is TweetDeck. TweetDeck, okay, is for managing accounts and following multiple. I mean, if you're managing multiple accounts and all that. The two is what I would recommend. Yeah. They will make you understand. Then, if you're trying to grow, there's work that needs to be done on social media. First of all, if you're setting out, for example, I like what you're doing with chilling with UBC. Yeah. So you need to know that, okay, this program is about this. Then you go put in this topic and see how people appreciate it. What do they comment on mostly? What do they tune into? What gets their attention? Yeah. These tools will help you. And with technology, most of the work is you set out a plan and you work on it silently. You will be surprised by the outcome that you will get.
Okay. So do you tweet? How many tweets do you send out every day?
I make
Because
sure
I know it has to be on a rampage.
Yes, I make sure that I tweet, and even the hours that I tweet matter also.
Yeah.
But I make sure that I tweet not less than 10 tweets a day.
Please tweet about this show.
I'm going to.
We
I'm
need
going to.
people to see how fresh you look, yo.
I mean, if you share that
Yeah.
that link,
Yeah.
I'll make sure that a lot of my followers get to
Yeah.
see. And there's a lot of people who have been following me when I go for radio interviews.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people who have not yet got to see me on TV like
Yeah.
I've been here. But I've been on TV before. I've been on CNBC Africa and all these other media. But about when I came back here, they want to see.
CNBC.
Yes.
Yo, you're huge, bro.
No, it's just the beginning. I'm up to something.
Yeah.
And I believe that I will work
No, but
towards
for
that.
me, what saddens me a little bit is that you haven't found a way of commercializing that opportunity. Because listen, a lot of people are looking out for this. You see, the difference now between us and females is that, especially when it comes to Instagram, they have found a way of making money out of it.
Wow.
Becoming influencers.
They're doing-
Endorsements have had them on board, stuff like that. But what's up with us guys, man? If you haven't gone to the gym and gotten 6 packs, man, you can't.
Nobody's gonna pay attention to you.
Yeah, but now for you, you have a gigantic following, man. Why don't you commercialize it? However, you're saying that you're trying to keep it legit because you have a target of which to be to serve the public. The public.
It's a long way to go. I plan to go in full time when it comes to the next presidential election, which is 2026, not this upcoming one. By 2026, I believe I would have built a strategy that will get me to into office, and it's not in a way of bragging. I know I'll be the president of this country, whether I'm voted or I'm not voted.
Wow.
That I know for a fact. I'll use tech and all the knowledge that I have.
Oh my God! That's don't become a cyber cyber attacker or
now
a cyber criminal.
You try to get into my point with the way I was driving into.
No, because how
the
you're saying
interconnection
that
bringing
with
everything
or without electricity.
Yes, because people think that you will need the public to understand. You need to be a politician. You need to have been in the army to dream of even being the president. No, there are many ways of killing a rat.
What?
And as we grow, as we get more knowledge, I have my way. I'm working upon it. I'm self-made. I was raised by a single mom, hustled my way into getting my first car, my first plot of land. Now I have huge acres of land.
Wow.
I've built houses, more than one. I have more than one car.
we'll
Now, talk about that. The bigger dream is for as long as I'm alive.
Wow.
I'll make sure, not in a way to offend anyone or to be overconfident. I know I'll lead this country. And when I lead this country, we'll see a generation that we've not seen taking full control and good care of this country into the next life.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce to you our president, His Excellency Saleh.
2026?
Let's pray for life. I want to witness that.
Sure.
And once you get the post, please, I can try to be maybe the chief of staff or...
No, you'll handle the media because I think that's where you're at.
I'll be the spokesperson. Excellent. Anything else you want to talk about before we wrap up the interview?
I would want to advise a few of my friends online, especially on Twitter, who don't know me, those who've been judging me different ways. This is not the last interview that you're going to see of me. You're going to see many interviews as we continue with life. But before you judge anyone, first listen to their story. There's my favorite quote by someone I don't remember actually. It goes by, you don't know what you don't know. You don't know what you don't know. It speaks volumes. You have your own knowledge, but what you don't know, you don't even know.
Yeah.
You get it?
Okay, how can we get more followers to come on board? How can they follow you?
They just need to check out my platform, my Twitter, my Facebook.
That's at Real Saleh.
Real Saleh UG.
Real Saleh UG.
Even Instagram, that's the same platform. Also, they need to look out for because I got back here to integrate. First of all, I'm going to be a tech person in this country. So I'm doing tech work right now. Yeah. And I believe that it will impact lives before I fully go into impacting lives as a leader. They will find out. Those who follow me, please follow me. There's more coming. I'll make sure that I improve my life, and the people that I the same bracket with, especially the youth
Yeah.
today. Let the the social media PT and the hate stop.
Yeah.
You can learn and you can earn from a few of these things.
Well,
that we share
brother,
online.
I'm looking forward to seeing some of your tech work.
Okay.
Please spread love. Now we have this very important thing that we do usually towards the end of a show. We created what we call the Hammam Pillow of Fame. You guys are not understanding this, but what we do, we get our pillow right here, brand new. He's gonna leave his mark here as the president. He wants to be on top. Presidents are always on top of everything. Right there, President Saleh. Terikwe Kwasa, it's right there, President Saleh.
Yes.
You will remember this in 2026, he says. Okay, what I want to say lastly is that, guys, spread love, okay? The hatred is too much. You don't even know somebody, you don't know me, but you're attacking me. First follow me, understand me, know what I'm all about, and then maybe get to judge. So Saleh is right. Thank you very much for gracing me with your presence.
Thank you.
Very
It was a
honored.
pleasure.
I'm honored, brother.
It was a
and
pleasure.
you're looking fresh. Let me work on improving my hairstyle because my hair game is still so low. And I'm working towards also having a post in your administration.
That would be good.
Thank you guys for being a fantastic audience. This has been Chilling, proudly sponsored by Hammam Spa and Saloon, who are located at Fairway Hotel. If you look closer to the screen, you can see their telephone number in just a little box right there. Please reach out and book for the services. It's not a charity, so don't just call them to get services for free. It's business. Follow our show on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. Twitter is at Chilling UBC TV, and go on our YouTube channel, subscribe, Chilling UBC TV, and also go on Facebook, like. That's Chilling UBC TV. We also want to have followers like Saleh's. He just puts up one post, 500 likes, 600 retweets, and you're like, what? In just 1 hour, 17 hours? That's amazing. He's a phenomenon. All right, with another incredible guest coming up. Thank you, Maurice. Thanks to the team and also my team from the station. Thank you very much for doing an incredible job, and have a good evening.